PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Houston Texans taking on the NFC champions. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Hey, go! 11, add it. Silver.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amari Barno. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Here's Stevenson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Pickett with a quick throw out wide. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Stevenson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The Texans take over first and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines.
He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Mecole Hardman with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
In motion left, Bateman. Stevenson now on first and 10. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Second and 9.
1 yard gain.
Pickett sets up play action. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Lawrence. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, they feel like they can't stop him.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Route. What?
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Rip, 23.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard.
I got him.
The 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Gun. 13, Luke.
Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice.
Hey,
Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Go, let's go. Go. Here we go.
On third and goal, Lawrence. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Kincaid with an amazing diving catch. And the Texans will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Pickett now from the gun here. Rolling to his right. And it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence escaping the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown! Nicole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Now Pickett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Pickett's pass.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him,
11.
throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away.
It got his man complete, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nicole Hardman with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. We are in for a good one as we're through one. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Chase, the motion man right. And that's out quickly to Chase. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Williams on the stop.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Pickett. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Marte Mapu, and the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
11.
First down.
Here's Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. That's caught left side by Hardman. Touchdown, Texans. Nicole Hardman with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Texans continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here, because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That's going deep for Bateman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Have some fun, baby.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, the end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is someone on the field got confused.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And they're going to speed things up here.
13, Lou.
Lawrence will throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully cold.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Mecole Hardman, 68 yards. And the Texans are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Seahawks nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Now the stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt. Now a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back to Stevenson on first down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 32.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
42. Seahawks nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And he'll be close to another first down. In fact, he has a first down on a gain of 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run once more with Stevenson. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the counter, it's Stevenson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And they'll run it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Bateman, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are able to at least get 1 score back. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Pickett will try to throw for this. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
42. Seahawks 6.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here we go.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Texan.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's another Texan.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
And the Texans first down.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves on the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
The ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warrior 70.
They're going for this. Pickett. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Racine. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Pickett's pass intercepted.
Lisa 24.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Completes it to Hardman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Lawrence hit him, the ball is free. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. An entire season coming down to this next quarter. 3 in the books here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Pickett now from the gun here. He will find his man Chase complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw, Pickett. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Quinnen Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Pickett. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jalen Phillips in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Seahawks 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return. The Seahawks take over first.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Hey, Ron!
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Get something together.
There's that man again. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Seahawks 6.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.